tying up some loose ends. We got our list we're working on. The fuel pump was number 1. So I ended up having this tied to the wrong wire. I had it grounded all of the time instead of grounded by the ECU. So that, and then also, it's a mess under here. Yeah, so now when I turn the key on, it primes the system like it's supposed to. So there we go. That's good. The other thing is that I had removed a wire from my wire harness up by the ECU for some reason, so that was the wire I needed from the ECU all the way back over to this. So that pink wire was just hanging out, not tied to anything. So I fixed that. And I also added another wire for table switching that I left out. So on mine, here's the table switching, that's pin 24. That table switch, here you can see I've got them all labeled nice. So that table switch is for my BMF mode button right here. And that is actually what gives me my scramble button. So if I need extra boost and I'm racing. I also got my, you can see that hose right there, that's my map sensor for the ECU, and then up here is for my gauge right down there. So that guy now has a line connected to it, so that's good. One less thing. I've got this nice pin out here that shows me where everything goes in my ECU, so I can troubleshoot things. It's got all kinds of nice helpful things specific to mine, so this is what I've been using. So the next thing we've got to do is our launch in. So we've got to find which pin that is on the ECU. And that's going to be, oh, there's our vehicle speed. That's when I hooked our main vehicle speed up. That's the trans speed. Table switch, that one's in. Launch in, provide ground to activate. So that is our pin we need to test to see if we get a ground signal. Making headway. Got a few things to do. Let's table switch to install engine diaper. Need new hazard flasher, wipers. Yeah.
Last time I had this
Cutting more speed holes. You know what's going to be awesome, Justin, is when we have a matching speed hole right here on this side.
That right there is what you call race car perfect. Looks great from 20 feet away.
Yeah, look at that. Looks really good there. And then you're like, what the hell did you do? It's like the whole car. Can we just take a second to appreciate all of the work that it took to get this car to this point? And the fact that if you didn't know any better, it looks just like it did last year. Look at this thing. You can't even tell. Can't even tell what's going on with it. I mean, it might have, you know, an extra speed hole right here, but that's just for hood clearance. There's nothing new, nothing different. Might have a couple of rivets here holding the light on now because we couldn't really, you know, do it the other way. Because there's, you know, it's a whole tube front end in there now. What the hell did we do? Still got some to finish up on the inside here, but dang, it's looking good. I've got new buttons coming for this. This is what we had to use for the horn and the wipers because we got rid of the wiper switch. Now on the column, all we've got is this and the hazards, and everything fits flawless, exactly like I wanted it to. Look at this. I'm not sure if you guys know, I've had this car for a while. Look at all these pristine condition books I've got of this thing. Look at that. Original owner and VIN tag too. Shoo-wee. How many people you know with an 86 that they've got that kind of documentation? I'm sure there's some cars out there that do, but that's pretty cool. I've had that for a while, obviously, with this car. This is using my Haynes manual for some of the wiring, looking up some of the things that I messed up. But, man, big thanks to Justin today. He helped get to this friggin' point. Look at that list we knocked out today. Golly. Couple of things left to do. So I've got a two-step not coming in the ECU. We tested that. The signal's good. I just didn't see it on the dash, so I got to check into that. Set up our traction control inputs. That's really easy. Bracket for the clutch tamer. That one I really need to get done. I haven't done that yet. Secure the dash. Need to get that done too. Test and verify boost solenoid. Table switching to switch, and I got to rewire the switch for ground instead of hot. Not very much left to do, but I need to take this thing out and test drive. We had to get the front on so we could do that, and unfortunately it took us pretty much the entire rest of today to do that, but hopefully tomorrow we have to get this out and test. We got to get some miles on it, make sure everything's looking good. I'm going to bed. Drive fast, take chances. See you guys soon.